Disney's theme park crowds getting out of control? I waited little over 2 hours. I checked the wait times before I came out here. They are pretty insane. I am quite happy I went on Tower when I did, because when I walked out, the extended queue was pretty full. Good afternoon, my beauties. From my home park, otherwise known as Disney's Hollywood Studios. Last time I was here was over a month ago on my birthday. If we do a quick little recap, the highlight of that day was the fact that it was blazing hot outside, whereas today, it is actually quite beautiful. It's like maybe 85 degrees. We got a light breeze kicking in, nothing too fancy though. So with that all out of the way, let's waste no time whatsoever. I'm excited to get on in there and check out some stuff. So let's head on in and have some fun. I will say one thing about Rock and Roller Coaster. It feels a lot better going on this now that I'm actually a guitar player than every single time prior.
Wow, alright. Hey, don't mind us if you're finished in just a minute. Yeah.
What's hey?
What are you guys still doing here? You're supposed to be at a show now.
I'd like to introduce our lovely manager. Yeah, she's usually not like this.
I heard that. Where is my limo? Good. Okay, come on, guys. Sorry, folks. We gotta go.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No! Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah, that's right. Well, guys, what do you expect me to do? Send them all with you?
Yeah.
Backstage passive.
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes?
Yeah. Come on.
Make it happen. Give us some.
Okay. I'll make it happen. Now get out of here. I hate all of you.
See ya. Have a nice night.
So, this is a restaurant that I have not eaten at in a long time. The ABC Commissary. The last time I ate here was, right before we closed. Like, this was my favorite Hollywood Studios quick service, even more than the back lot. But after this place reopened, their menu just completely changed, and I know why, because it pretty much shared the exact same menu with the Backlot Express. Obviously, they wanted to spice it up and whatnot, but I was just never really interested in their menu offerings over here. But this time, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I got a pretty decent dinner going for me, so I'm actually pretty excited about it. So let's check it out. All right, right up here at pickup number 2. Thank you, my friend, I appreciate it. Okay, this actually looks fantastic. Before I dive into this, again, it has been well over 2 years since I last ate at this restaurant, and it was my favorite quick service here at Hollywood Studios. The main reason being, it's so chill in here. Like, especially compared to the Backlot Express, like that place is always like hustling, bustling every single second of the day, which is why that place always turned me off compared to this place. But now I'm actually quite excited about this meal. So we got the chicken club sandwich. So it's going to be marinated chicken, bacon, provolone, avocado ranch, which I actually did not get because I am not a fan of ranch. I am a fan of avocados. though. Lettuce and tomatoes served on a toasted brioche bun with your choice of side. Now naturally, we went for the steak fries. These are definitely some of the best Disney fries ever. They're so good, but one drawback, they do not have barbecue sauce or honey mustard here. At least not now. So, looks like we're going for ketchup. While I do like ketchup as much as the next guy, we all know I like my barbecue sauce. Still good. Let's see. Can we get that to work? Yeah, look at that. Look at this nice little feast going for us. So yeah, I mean, it's a small sandwich. The chicken isn't very big. There's a huge tomato right there. Can you see that? Either way, I'm actually pretty excited about it. This is good. I think the chicken could be bigger though. So if I were to compare this to the chicken sandwich from Connections, that one definitely takes the cake. This one, I'm just tasting more of the vegetables. So yeah, we'll give this like maybe a 6 out of 10. Nothing too special.
A few minutes later.
All right, so as controversial as mint chocolate chip is, I really don't care. So we have the mint chocolate chip cheesecake dessert. So it's going to be chocolate cheesecake topped with dark chocolate ganache and whipped mint chocolate chip cream. I know mint chocolate chip is one of the more controversial dessert flavors. I personally enjoy it. I think it is very soothing, if you will. So I'm actually pretty excited about it. You know what, let's just go for the whipped cream first, because this is really the mint chocolate chip part of it. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good, actually. I like that. I really like that, actually. Let's do one more bite for the camera. Like the whipped cream itself is light and airy, but the mint flavor itself is as subtle as it gets. I was expecting it to be extremely strong given that it's a Disney dessert, but it's not. There's a very, very light taste to it. In terms of the actual cheesecake itself, if you know me, you know I love cheesecake more than anything. It is my favorite dessert. Okay, well, we got a decent amount on there, so yeah, hopefully it focuses. Even the cheesecake itself is fantastic. Do I like this more than the Glimmer Shimmer Blondie? We gotta do one more bite to figure that out. Yep, I do. This thing right here takes the cake. It's my new favorite Disney dessert. I was expecting this to have such a rich flavor for both the mint chocolate chip side and the chocolate cheesecake side. It has neither of that. They're both very subtle, not too sweet, very natural flavor. I like that. This gets a 10 out of 10.
But anyone would want to race around the galaxies. But I'm certain you'll have a wonderful flight.
But I'm gonna let it slide this time because it's so cute.
Excuse me, you don't seem to understand. I am not the captain. I am C-3PO.
1401, clear for takeoff. Contact departure on frequency 429.
Wait! R2-D2, I am not programmed to fly these things. Now just turn us around this instant before we get into trouble.
Stop right there.
Don't shoot.
I know you have a spy on board.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible mistake.
They're a spy and a traitor to the First Order.
I've never seen that human before. Oh dear.
Don't be a fool. You are no match for the power of the dark side.
Someone could get Arthur, where did we come in? We just passed the end of the moon. Oh, look out! Arthur, fix those engines immediately. You know I can't swim. What a ghastly place. Go away, beastly thing. Go away! To save us! A transmission.
This is Poe Dameron with
radio? R2, what are you doing there?
Well, Sam, it all began.
Rhetorical question. Listen up. There is someone aboard your ship vital to our mission.
The spy. Is this mission sanctioned?
Let's say it is. Anyway, rendezvous at the coordinates I'm transmitting to R2. Good luck, and you know the rest.
The rest sounds rather perilous to me. I don't think we should This is suicide. In the event we don't make it, I want you to know that you have been the most wonderful passengers. You're right, R2. This mission cannot fail. Activate the laser cannons.
Watch it, Red 9. You got 2 flies on your tail.
R2, the odds of successfully taking out 2 TIE fighters at once is approximately better than I thought. Well done. What are you waiting for? Fire!
We did it. Thanks for your help, Star Tours.
It has been an honor.
ST-1401, welcome back.
We will be landing shortly. I do hope you have enjoyed your flight and
That's my ship. Got a lot of explaining to do.
On behalf of Star Wars, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on another flight.
2 hours later.
We have some talking to do, some splaining to do. So I waited a little over 2 hours, even though when I got in line it was posted at 65 minutes anyways. Will I wait 2 hours for Slinky again? Probably not. I'd probably just get a lightning lane. So I'm not usually one to complain, but that was ridiculous. Waiting over 2 hours for that. There was a little bit of time where it was posted at 3 hours, which is pretty nuts. So yeah, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and now I just want to go home.
The next day.
All right, my beauties, we are back at Hollywood Studios for what is arguably an even busier day than it was yesterday. First of all, yes, I did get a haircut. There's a lot more life to my hair now. I'm very happy about that, but we're not gonna talk about that. I checked the wait times before I came out here. They are pretty insane. They did go down, like they kind of dropped down for whatever reason, probably because of all the park hoppers are all starting to leave. I think today the plan is going to be to hit up every attraction that I didn't go on yesterday. So the only 3 attractions I went on yesterday were Rock and Roller Coaster, Star Tours, and Slinky. We have a lot more attractions to try and do, so we'll see how it goes. I'm nervous. Yeah, like I said, it is packed today. Apparently, people are saying that there's a fall break going on, whatever the heck that means. I don't know. I've never heard of this fall break. All I know is the Thanksgiving break, but that's literally over a month away. So why is it so busy all of a sudden? It's literally the beginning of October. Now, do bear in mind, there are a decent amount of people leaving because of park hopping, but at the same time, there's another Halloween party tonight at Magic Kingdom. So once 5, 6 p.m. rolls around, everyone's gonna start rolling into the other 3 parks. All right, 60 minutes. I think we can do that.
20 minutes later.
You were the passengers on the Ocean Common Elevator about to ascend into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone. That door's opening once again. This time, it's opening for you.
Where's it now?
You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. This thing will be easy, eh? Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Yes, keep shooting! They've locked onto us. Take evasive action! Flight engineers, fire the harpoons! Now gunners, shoot the cargo free! Left pilot, brakes! Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's my turn. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. You see, just as I promised, my friends. Now, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. The cargo is breaking. Keep shooting. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. Hit the boosters. Boost. We made it. I don't believe it, but we made it. Now, let's get up. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud.
Wow. I got a lot to say. Hollywood Studios, my favorite Disney park. I don't know. I think that's probably the worst 2 days in a row I've ever spent at Hollywood Studios. The crowds are insane. I don't know what it is. I know I mentioned it in the second part of the vlog that there's a fall break. I know it's the end of October. I know I filmed this vlog at the beginning of the month, but apparently there was some fall break going on. I don't really know what that is. I mean, probably just because I'm up north where we don't really have that many school breaks, if you will. Regardless, it was busy. The first day, part 1 if you will, I only did 3 rides. Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky, what else did I do? What else did I do? It's on the tip of my tongue. I forget which one I did. I forget. Waiting 3 hours for Slinky, almost 3 hours now. I will say though, the ride did break down, which did account for most of that wait time, if you will. So in that case, there's really nothing you can do about it. Again, I work in attractions. I know how it goes. These things just happen. There's nothing you can do about it. The thing is, I could have got out of line if I wanted to, because the thing is, I live here. I can come here whenever I want. It's not that big a deal, but it's kind of hard doing that, especially when you're a vlogger and you know, you're trying to make content, you're trying to make good content, you're trying to film this stuff. So it's really difficult to just be like, yeah, just get out of line, no problem. I can just come back next time. But I more or less feel bad for all of, you know, the day guests, the tourists who are coming out here and not really being able to do much because of these high crowds. That's where I'm kind of speechless at this point, where I'm kind of lost for words, because it's like, I don't really think there's anything that can be done. Because don't get me wrong, Disney has always been busy since it's been open, but at the same time, it's like, there's really no quiet season anymore. Usually I would tell you, you know, like early to mid-November is a quiet season. Late winter, early spring is a quiet season. Pretty much every time between a holiday is a quiet season, but now that's not really the case anymore, and I am upset about that. So this is where I want to ask all of you, the guests, the tourists, all of the visitors, just please, please, please be nice to the cast members, okay? They're doing the absolute best. Okay, even as a cast member myself, okay? We're doing the absolute best that we can. We cannot control any of this stuff. We have no control. But now I'm just at that point where I'm talking out of my bum. So, we're gonna end it here. This was probably the most interesting vlog I've ever made, because I know from the first few bits, it didn't look that busy, especially when I was filming my little intro shots, but I assure you, once you get like inside the parks, if you will, yeah, that's when you will see just how busy it gets. So, with all that out of the way, we do this every single week, so make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Alrighty, my beauties, I love y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all next time.